weak set delivered by Eicher Motors for the quarter gone by. Though revenues were in line with our estimates, it came in at 818 crores for the quarter gone by. We were expecting 800 crores, so no negative surprises there. But what is concerning right now is the loss figure and the EBITDA performance, because that has come in below our estimates as well. And in fact, loss is not much of a concern right now. Still, it has come in at 55.2 crores versus a PAT of 451.8 crores. It's a very minute number if you compare it on a YOY basis. But of course, at this point in time, it should be looked at in isolation given the challenging circumstances of the quarter gone by. But EBITDA, well, on that front, they barely managed to break even by delivering an EBITDA of 3.8 crores, resulting into a margin performance of just 0.5%. Do remember, Eicher is a company that's been consistently known for consistently delivering high double-digit margins in the excess of 25-30%, and for a company like that to come down crashing to 0.5%, it's a huge dent. So yeah, margins and EBITDA definitely way below our expectations, but the commentary that they've given for Royal Enfield has come in as a bit of a silver lining. Bookings are almost back to pre-COVID levels. In fact, they said inquiries are more or higher than what it was pre-COVID. Demand has sustained for the last 6 to 8 weeks consistent levels, and that's why they believe that it's not just pent-up demand playing itself out, but it's actually a sustained trend that they can bet on. Of course, the caveat that they've given here is that intermittent lockdowns shouldn't happen once again in different parts of the country. Demand in bigger cities definitely, they said, is below average right now, but smaller cities are is where they're seeing solid demand coming in. It's definitely above average. Tier 2, Tier 3, this is where the action is happening on the demand side. They've got over 90% of their dealerships open at this point in time. Supply chain, another big bottleneck that the company has flagged off because of lockdown that still continues to persist in key supplier areas like Pune, Aurangabad, Chennai. They could have easily done 20-25% better than where they are right now had it not been for the lockdown in these key markets and key areas where many of their suppliers are based in, says the management. Yes, they're saying that the situation is improving. There are still issues in certain pockets. They expect to have normal production by the end of September. By the end of August or September. The order backlog that they've talked about is at 40-45,000 units. They're seeing no material cancellations right now. Inventory is just at 10,000 across dealerships, and ideally it should be around 3 weeks. However, right now it's at 1 week, which is a bit of a concern that the company has raised. On the ECV front, they've talked about Volvo Bus India integration. This completes their bus product portfolio. There's no debt on this acquisition. It's on a slump sale basis. All the 9 units have started production for VECV, but at very low levels of about 25% right now. They've not said much about when the recovery is likely to play out meaningfully for the CV space, but these are the updates that we will now be focusing on as far as the stock move is concerned for tomorrow.